I have something that's interesting, or may be interesting for Lincoln historians. Um, Most people that's researched Lincoln know that Denton Offutt, that man right there, was Abe Lincoln's first employer at this general store in New Salem, Illinois, back in 1831-32. And here's a biography by William H. Townsend about Lincoln, and in that book, Denton Offutt's brother, Rezin Ray Offutt, he's my third great grandfather, and the Offutts were originally from Maryland, and they descend through the Bills, Magruders, and Offutts, and from the D.C. Georgetown area. They went to Kentucky, then to Missouri. But what's interesting is Denton Offutt, so a lot of scholars are very well aware of Denton Offutt and how he gave Abe Lincoln his start. But I wonder if they also know, because I've never seen this, that in this book We Rode with Quantrills by Donald Hale, and in several other books I've seen too, but there's a chapter in there about Denton's nephew and the son of my third great grandfather, and his name was Otho Offutt. And Otho was born in 1840 and died in 1909. So you got Denton here and Otho here. Otho Offutt was one of the first 10 men of the Quantrill Raiders, and specifically was in on the Lawrence Massacre and two or three others. And they were, after Senator James Henry Lane, James Henry Lane had a connection to Abraham Lincoln, and Abraham Lincoln gave Lane the commission or permission to form the Kansas Brigade, or the redlegs, that were invading the farms. Otho Offutt and Rezin, they lived in Jackson County, Missouri, back during the Civil War. And then after the war, Rezin Ray and Otho, they moved to North Texas, to where my parents were from. And I've just never seen any mention of this by historians. And I just wondered if anybody's made the connection that one generation was very pro-Lincoln, in fact, gave him his start. And then the next generation, his nephew, fought against Lincoln's forces with Quantrill Raiders, guerrillas. And Otho Offutt, it's a curious connection, and I've never seen it mentioned.